So I'm here sat with the Anglian Home Improvement Player of the Season. How does that sound?
Very good. Very happy, yeah. I'm obviously extremely honored, to be able to have this award, so very happy.
First time?
First time, yeah.
Many more?
Maybe, you never know.
I want to start with the leading questions, yeah. Obviously, tough season for you personally in terms of injuries, knockbacks. How you found it?
Yeah, I think I dealt with the same thing last season as well. Never easy getting injured like that, but to be fair, I think I've done a good job of, getting myself in a position when I do get back from injury, to kind of hit the ground running. And, obviously huge credit to all the physios and medical team for getting me in that position. But yeah, I think I responded really well. Got back, hit the ground running, scoring goals again. And yeah, I think, I've done a good job.
I had a really intelligent conversation with someone, as you do in the pub the other day. He'd had a few pints too many, I think, and he was trying to tell me how you've adapted and how you were so much, take this in the nicest way, how much better you are now than when you first came, when you were crap. That's what he said to me. But what I was trying to explain to him at the time was it's the difficulty of having the person like Timu, obviously how fantastic he's done and all the records he broke. And I was trying to explain to him how difficult it is when you're not the main one starting and you always feel when you come and you have to do something. Is that how you found it?
Yeah, I think when I first got here, it was a difficult situation. I was playing out on the right wing, and I'm never going to say no to playing, a position in the Prem. Like, I'm going to play anytime I can. And I think I was also young and not as developed as I am now. Still obviously have a long way to go, but for sure, I think I'm a different player now compared to, when I first came here.
When you first came in, when I seen you, obviously I've watched you quite a while now, I've seen a lot of elements you do now, you've done then. Yeah. But I think it's hard to kind of do that in 15 minutes or be on the right wing and then play up front. Yeah. That's the kind of transition of different roles. But I still think you had that in there, and I still think the opportunities you got given, you kind of took, but it's always hard when you got someone over their shoulder. Yeah. And that's why I've been so pleased this year, seeing you actually come out and showing everyone what you can do, and especially the finishing as well.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I think anybody would say when you, like you said, come on for 15, 20 minutes, you feel like you have to do something. And if you don't, it's kind of like, okay, the next person gets a chance or whatever. But definitely these last 2 seasons of getting consistent minutes, playing striker, I think that's definitely developed my game and helped me gain a lot more confidence in my game. And yeah, the goals are kind of just flowing now.
What did you feel the other day when you got told that you were in the team of the year?
Very proud and happy. I wasn't sure, if I was going to make it just based on my injury and the time I played. But like I said, I think I've done just about everything I could do to be in that team, while I've been healthy. And yeah, just a very happy and proud moment for myself and also for my family.
You look sharp in the suit, to be fair.
Thank you. Clean up well.
You look
I don't think I've ever worn a suit before, so yeah, was happy with it.
But I think that's justification, I think, for how well you've done. I think it's difficult when you're behind the scenes and you're injured to kind of, especially with the way you came back with managing your minutes. I was the world's worst. I was screaming, why is he only doing 60 and 70 and this and the other? Because I think for me personally, when if you're back, I'd rather you just done 90 and see where you got there. Was that frustrating when you came back?
Not so much.
Because you did say as a player, you just want to play, don't you?
Yeah, of course. But I think there was a clear understanding with the medical team, that was going to be the plan. They didn't want to rush back into it. I think we did a very good job of managing it. Like you said, I think there were a lot of people probably frustrated, including my parents even, like, why are you not playing more? But there's a clear process, and it's worked out really well.
Well, for me, I think it's been an absolute pleasure seeing you back this year. I think you've hit the ground running. I think some of the finishes, some of the goals you've scored this year, especially the one that you smashed outside the box, I didn't even know you had that in the locker.
I didn't either.
But it's been an absolute pleasure, and I don't think there's anyone who hasn't deserved it as much as you, pal. So congratulations.
Really appreciate it. Thank you.